Hello, David Paul here. I hope this doesn't quit working before I've made this video because I'm on 14% and I've just got back to the cabin. Now there's the bicycle over there untouched. You see somebody would steal that possibly and that would tell me that somebody'd been here. Everything over there is untouched, and as I came up through here the place is completely overgrown, and which is just great, exactly what I want. And what do I see but a cabin, a beautiful little cabin there, exactly the way I left it. So all I got to do is get in there and find out if the rats have been in, and even if they have, I can clean it up and sort that out. But that there is a functional cabin, guys. That's a functional cabin that I'm staying at for 2 months in the UK. Well, I see my sons and daughters and all the grandchildren, and here we have the little tent which I will start cannibalising, ready for my trip up to the northeast. That won't be standing there forever. These tents go brittle, they don't last forever. standing in the sunlight. But anyway, this is just a perfect little location, completely overgrown. What's happened to my tiny trees I do not know. We'll check that out later. But for the minute I'm absolutely exhausted. I've just inhaled something off this vegetation here. I think it's probably pollen from all of the nettles here. That's a disadvantage here. There's lots and lots and lots of thorns and nettles and everything. It's hell. But apart from that, they are actually a defense system, so they're protecting my cabin. And the hope is that eventually this will all become overgrown. Lovely cabin, that. And had it not been there, I was going to build a dome. So now I don't have to do that. What I need to do is stop working on things in the UK, because the big project is Portugal, and the other big project is the next thing, constructing a home for Christina and the kids and myself in the Philippines, and I can do it. I'm in really, really good shape. I've slept in some weird places on the way back, and I finally got back in the middle of the day here. I don't know what time it is, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and hopefully it's going to cool down soon. I couldn't get any water, so I got this water lemon lime drink thing, and I got 4 pork pies which will hopefully see me through the night. And I am hot. That's what I am. I'm damned hot. It's apparently, according to my friend Keith, it's 30 degrees today in the UK. It's actually cooler in Portugal, he says. I'll take his word for that. Anyway, I'm on a hill here, you know, you get a little bit of a breeze, so it should be okay. It'll cool off soon. This system is working great. Everything is just fitting together just great. So let's just keep it going. Do this whilst I generate income and work on a house in Portugal. I need to be able to visit the UK, and I need to not spend huge amounts of money while I'm in the UK. And here's the answer. This is the answer, folks. Get yourself an A-frame, and if you don't have an A-frame, build a boat, a shanty boat, do something, you know, but don't let the system grind you down. I'm just completely walled in here. Nobody knows I'm here. Down by the road, at the bottom, the path. Oh, look at that beautiful butterfly. There you go. Living with nature. He's having a hard time, I bet, with this heat. I think I'll put some water out for the butterflies as soon as I get myself sorted out. But there are lots of buddleia trees, which is otherwise known as butterfly bush, so that really brings them in. This is going to be a beautiful place to be in a couple of days, but for the minute my body's screaming for sleep. And what more can I say? All of this crap that I left here, I was happy to leave it like that, because it's just fuel wood, you know, and it looks a mess. But when you're tidying it up and cutting it up, what you're doing is you're expending valuable energy that you just don't have. So what you do is, instead of doing that, you just leave it like this, and then when you're starting to use it for cooking purposes, it just goes away. That's the best way. In a more organised life, it would be better to have a wood pile and so on, but at the minute, it's not the priority. The cabin has still got things to be done on it. It's not totally complete. Tomorrow I think we're going to have a visit to the laundry, if we've had rats in that cabin. Let's find out. So let's take a walk over. I don't need to stop filming. I don't think I need both hands just yet. It's Trip Hazard Alley round here. This Boston ivy thing is fantastic for the purpose of covering things up, but it only works in the summertime. Well, looking inside, what I can see, it looks like a nice wee house in there. So let's start taking it all off and having a look. So at this point, I will simply say, Jesus be with you on this beautiful sunny day. Bye.